Hi everybody, welcome back. Are you wondering how and when is the best way to burp your baby? I frequently get asked about this, so in today's video we're going to cover some of the best techniques and positions for getting your newborn baby to burp. My name is Cassie Reyes. I am a registered nurse and an IBCLC board certified lactation consultant, and I'm also a co-founder of People's Lactation. I'm happy that you're here and so happy to have you here in the community. I hope that you find the videos helpful. Remember to subscribe to the channel and give us a like. If you hit the bell, you'll be notified each week when I post a new video. Stay tuned to the end of the video to learn all about the best ways to get your baby to burp, when to burp, and 3 positions for helping to move those gases out of baby's belly and move them either up or out. So to help your baby move the gases out of their belly, you want to make sure in any of these positions that there's a little bit of pressure on baby's abdomen to help move the bubble either up or down. And you want to make sure, especially for a newborn, that their head and neck are well supported. What I usually recommend is allowing baby to completely finish feeding on one side and then bring baby onto the parent's chest to go ahead and burp between sides. If your baby starts rooting around again, that's when you know that baby's still hungry and you can put baby onto the other side. If you have a particularly gassy baby, or you're finding that baby spits up a lot, you may want to take breaks kind of halfway through. Or if you're bottle feeding, you may need to stop and burp baby halfway through the bottle feed. The first position we're going to talk about for burping your baby is when baby is positioned on your chest. So when baby's positioned like this upright on your chest, it helps to elongate the abdomen and it's going to help move those bubbles up. You want to make sure baby's head is turned to the side and that you can kiss the top of baby's head. And then you want to start by doing some gentle pats between the shoulders. And don't be afraid here. A lot of times I see parents doing pats that are too gentle and they're just not going to move the bubbles out and up. So you do want to do a bit of a firm pat. You want to hear it though. It's not just like a gentle patting like this. And you also want to massage up from the lower back between the shoulder blades with a little bit of firm pressure. Up along from the lower back, up between the shoulder blades to move that bubble up, and then return to your firm pats. The second position for burping your baby is going to be having baby seated in your lap or in their crib or on any firm surface. And you want to support baby's chest with the heel of your hand here and bring your forefinger and thumb right on the baby's jaw and sit baby forward and return to those firm taps, just like the ones we were doing when baby was laying on your chest. You can return to those firm upward massage-like motions and your firm pats. It can also be helpful to kind of rock baby, always supporting the head, but rock baby kind of back and forth to help move that air up in the belly. Sit baby forward again to cause a little bit of pressure on the abdomen and return to the firm pats. The third position for burping a baby is on your forearm. So you would kind of position baby on your forearm like this. Again, supporting the jaw with your thumb and forefinger. And here your forearm is applying a little bit of pressure to the abdomen and you're patting baby's back like this. This position can also be replicated by putting baby on your knee. You would put baby with the head turned to the side. So either seated or standing, you can lay baby across your thigh and have the head turned to the side and do those firm pats. Another way to help move gases out, whether it's up or down, are bicycle kicks. So with the bicycle kicks, You just help bring baby's legs towards their chest one at a time, like this. And you can kind of rock them back and forth. And you may help move the gas out through the bottom end. And lastly, another technique is the I love you massage. So with the I love you massage, you can always warm up a little bit of olive oil or coconut oil and put it on baby's belly. Make sure you just warm it up in your hands. We don't want to burn baby's belly. And you start out by going up for the eye, like this, and then up and over, applying gentle pressure, and then make your U up and over and down, up and over and down, up and over and down. And this will help hopefully move any trapped gas. So those are the burping techniques I wanted to share with you today. All babies do swallow a little bit of air while feeding. Babies should not be swallowing large amounts of air while feeding, so if you have a good latch and baby isn't just latched to the nipple or breaking suction frequently, then they shouldn't be swallowing large amounts of air. You may hear 1 or 2 little burps after baby eats at the breast or chest. With bottle feeding, you may hear more burps because there's no air in the breast or chest, but there is air in the bottle, so they're more likely to swallow a little bit more air with bottle feeding or supplementing. When you are bottle feeding, paced bottle feeding will help baby from swallowing too much air. So you want to sit baby up and offer the bottle at a horizontal angle and give baby some breaks. So you may need to stop baby halfway through a bottle feed to burp and then resume the feeding. Remember that while it is normal for most babies to need to get some air out after feeding, and it's also normal for babies to spit up a little bit after feeding, if your baby is projectile vomiting after eating, if there's any unusual changes in baby's stools, or if your baby just looks really uncomfortable when spitting up or really uncomfortable after feeds, definitely reach out to your pediatrician and also reach out to a lactation consultant for a little bit of support and problem solving with feedings. So I hope I answered some of your questions about how to burp your baby and what to expect when burping. Leave a comment down below if you have any other questions or tips for new parents on how to get your newborn to burp. And as always, I'm very happy to have you here. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe down below and hit the bell so you're notified each week when I post a new video. I'd also love it if you could share any videos that you find helpful with other new parents who could benefit from the information. I will see you all next week. Bye.